So the engine light came on. It was on for several weeks, and I ignored the check engine light. I figured I had enough time and I could take it to the mechanic, and there was no sense of urgency because the car was drivable and I could get from point A to point B. So I drove the car, and the check engine light was on. I don't know. I started losing time. I started not remembering when the light came on. All I knew it is that it was on and it stayed on. One morning I got up at 5 a.m. and I was headed to the gym. I put on my gym clothes and I got in the car and I got halfway up the road and all of a sudden I saw smoke. And the smoke was coming from under the hood. I turned around and the car caught on fire as I was driving. I pulled over into the street, and next thing you know, I'm calling the fire department, 911. The car is ablaze. How many of you do not check your check engine light often enough? How many of you do not put the oil in your engines while you're operating on fumes, hoping that those fumes will take you all the way to glory and all the way back home again? If that's you, then this is going to be important. You need to do self-check. You need to realize when you're almost out of oil instead of running out of oil and, resulting in a disastrous situation like the one I outlined. It is very important to periodically check in with spirit. Just like we put the oil in our car every 3 months. I mean, some people say you don't have to put it in every 3 months. But the chances are that if you put it in every 3 months, like clockwork, the car runs more efficiently. The same is true of you as a human being. You cannot run on fumes forever. At some point, that is going to manifest into you burning out, or it might manifest into you not being able to control your environment or your behavior. You may become depressed, tired, undisciplined. There's a lot of repercussions for not taking care of spirit. So today I'm talking about the necessity of recharging, of taking care of your spirit, of allowing your spirit to recharge. How do you do that, Ingrid? Well, for me, I think the first thing is recognizing that you need a spiritual recharge. It's no different than the oil change. It's no different than taking out the garbage every day. Some things have to become routine when it comes to spirit, like worshiping, like spending quality time alone, like being in a place where you're receptive, where you're open to creativity and all the genius that comes from the universe. These things are important, but you can't get there without first recognizing where you are. And the only way to recognize where you are is to do self-check. And many of us have checked out, so we don't know how to check in. So how do you get to the place where you practice this ongoing? For me, recharging is a daily thing. For others, it may not be a daily thing. For you, at the end of the week, for the weekend is a good place to recharge and a good time to recharge. For others, some others may go for a longer period of time and think, yeah, I'm good. Operating on fumes, I can get so far. I can get this much mileage out of my spirit, and then I'm good and I can start all over again. Like I said, I recharge every single day, but it is dependent on you, on what your needs are and what your availability is and how much commitment you are willing to put into the effort of recharging your spirit. Spirit is not unlike anything else. Spirit needs recharging. It needs revitalization in order for you to perform at your best capacity. If you're not performing at your best capacity, then stop for a second. Take note. Why am I not operating at all full speed ahead? Why am I just dragging? Why is my motivation lacking? Why am I lazy? Why am I giving into this laziness? Why am I depressed? Why do I feel like I'm disconnected from the world? All of those things are indications of spiritual dissonance. You have become distant from spirit. There's a separation between you and your spirit. Your spirit is your core, is the part of what makes you, it's not your heartbeat, but it is what makes you who you are. And if you don't treat who you are with respect, with love, with care and nurture, you're going to burn out. And when you burn out, all hell is going to break loose. Trust me, been there, done that. So in order to avoid that, and in order to avoid the chaos that ensues as a result of and a lack of not taking care of your spirit, it behooves us to spend time every single day or every week, whatever you choose, to do a self check-in and spend time with spirit. That means you have to go to a quiet place, whether it's your bathroom, for a lot of us it's our bathroom, whether it's a walk around the neighborhood, whether it's just turning off all social media, turning off your telephone, and just spending time, quiet time. And I don't mean quiet time meaning that your thoughts are going to be all over the place. I mean quiet time where you are going to center yourself to the point where you're receptive in that moment to what your spirit needs. Spiritual check-ins are necessary. Recharging is a thing. And we cannot continue to live in a world that is full of chaos, a world which is chaos, without recharging your spirit. So today I want you to stop whatever you're doing and think about this. Am I willing to recharge my spirit knowing that this is going to give me more mileage? Am I willing to recharge my spirit knowing that this is a part of my daily existence? Make it habit. Make it a known habit. You don't have to let other people know. This is for you. This is for you to find the balance and the equilibrium necessary to participate in this life. Because without that spiritual check-in, without that spiritual recharge, what happens is that you will deflate, that you will just fizz out, and you'll come to a place where you will experience nothing but negative emotions and negative repercussions. My name is Ingrid Felton. Thank you so very much, as always, for channeling to my YouTube channel. If you like the video, please subscribe. Tell other people about the video. Also visit me on my website at thejourneyoftruth.com if you want to find out more information about me or to reach out to me. I look forward to seeing you again. And today, take time out to recharge your spirit. It is the essence and core of who you really are. Thank you.